Hello everybody, I'm Zarm, and welcome back to version 2. Well, it's not technically version 2, but this is pretty much a second big release with the second Tek Dino. I did want to re-show off the Tek Dino Nigus because unfortunately it had to be very much redone. So if you saw before, it could summon minions, but that only really worked in single player, so I decided to remove it entirely and buff the cloak mechanic a bit more. So let's start off with the saddle. If you scroll down to level 32, that's where you'll be able to find the Tek Dino Nigus saddle. You can learn it, craft it, and equip your Tek Dino Nigus with it. This Tek Dino Nigus can be found in the forests. It has a 5% chance to spawn where raptors do inside of a forest, and it can be tamed via knocking out. So let's get into its abilities. Firstly, it's about 50% faster than a regular Dino Nigus. I just felt like they needed to be faster. Also, its bleed effect is a lot more powerful. It can stack up to 8, and it's completely redesigned so that every bleed effect that it has will take away 1%, 1% of the health. So that's a total of 8%, which is quite a lot. So if you have a pack of these things, it'll be pretty deadly. So anyway, it still has the roar ability, and it still has the cloak ability, and the cloak ability, if you didn't see it before, does actually work. So let's spawn on a Rex here. Let's get him to bite us so that I can show that it is targeted to us. Now as soon as we cloak, doesn't even know we're here. There we go. So that is the Tek Dino Nigus. I wish it would have more features, but unfortunately a lot of the stuff that I had planned for this guy just wasn't compatible with dedicated servers, which sucks. So yeah, that's the Tek Dino Nigus. Now let's move on to the Tek Basilisk. I really love the Basilisk, which is why I worked on this guy. Let's start out with the Tek Basilisk saddle. So everything you need to learn with the Basilisk will be at level 86. No, 85, my bad. So there's the Tek Basilisk saddle, and you're also going to want to learn this unstable Tek scale shard. So let's unbury this guy. Well, I tried for so long to resize this damn thing, but I could not find out where the component was. Come on, okay, fine. Alright, this is the Basilisk. I couldn't do a whole lot to it because, well, it's a giant snake, and I don't want metal clipping into the sides everywhere and shit like that, so spikes was about the best that I could do, besides a little helmet on the head. I don't know, I think it's nice. If you couldn't tell, it is quite a bit smaller than the regular Basilisk. It's about 50% smaller. But yeah, I spent time getting the character ridden mesh correctly sized and shit like that, so you're still the same size, but this guy is much smaller. So anyways, what can this guy do? Well, he deals about 2 times as much damage as the regular Basilisk, which is quite a bit of an increase, assuming that basilisks were already powerful. he fires electricity. Which I think is pretty cool. Anyways, let's see, what else does this guy do? Oh yeah, one of the biggest, most important things that he does, if you just let this guy sit, over time, he will be able to produce element. I'm gonna force him to do it so we don't have to wait. So over time, this guy will shed, and this is what a shed looks like. So, as you can see, it says Tek Basilisk shedding, so we're gonna pick that up. Now remember that scale shard I told you to learn? That's what you craft with the shedding. So let's craft a shard. And you see it makes 5 of them, so you get 5 shards from 1 shedding. There you go, he did it on its own. No, stop. Come on, there we go. Let's make another one. You might be saying, okay, well, what can I use this for? Well, let's see. It spoils in about 5 seconds. There you go. And there's some element. So there's 5 element shards for you. So you get 5 element shards every single time one of this guy poops. Which isn't bad. Seeing as you could have just a ton of these guys just shitting out shards left and right. Besides that, I didn't add too much to this guy. Mainly because I didn't know what to add. So, yeah, if you guys got any ideas of special abilities that I could give these guys, minus anything that involves spawning in creatures, because apparently that doesn't work, just let me know. Also, if you couldn't tell, turning radius on this guy is a lot better. So, yeah, hell of a lot better. Let's summon in a Rex and see. Come on. Get out of there. Alright. Yeah. That's pretty good. Come on, spawn in. Spawn in. Come on. Okay. Also, if you didn't notice, he can fire quite a bit faster than the regular. Come on. I'm just fight. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, that's about it for my mod. I do have plans for the future, so if you ask, is this all? No, this is not all. I plan to have an array of Tek Dinos. Oh, he just pooped again. More element. Elements. Okay. So like I was saying, I do plan to have some dinos in the future. Some guy commented and gave me a few ideas of dinos to work on. Oh, geez, sorry. As for now, this is it. If you've watched this far, thank you very much. I hope you consider subscribing to the mod. And if you do, please rate it. The rating actually helps a lot more than you think it would. And also understand, this is my 3rd mod. So, I'm trying my best, you know, I'm still learning the dev kit. But, thanks for watching. See you next time.